No, seriously, hot sauce. I've been eating a lot of hot sauce, a lot of raw peppers and hot sauce. Who created Pokemon Go, but I'm trying to figure out how we get them to have Pokemon go to the polls.
You will file articles of impeachment against President Joe Biden.
Who are you worried about? I'll tell you who I'm worried about. I'm worried about the fact that our workers are seeing a decline in their standard of living. They want to see our industry be rebuilt. That's what they want to see. No more B-2 bombers, no more Star Wars. Let's make the quality products we need. Let's invest in American industry. No, I won't yield.
Well, first of all, I should say something about how we came to be here and why we're doing this, and then kind of what we had in mind. Originally, the idea had come up of me debating somebody else on this topic, and that didn't end up happening.
Alleged meeting with the Burmese executives. So this Burmese, they say, pronounce it Burmese, a real beautiful company.
Hello, users, and welcome to another episode of Above It All, your hopefully favorite podcast. If it's not, that's something we can work on, but I would like to have that discussion. We are here. I am here. I'm alive. I am, in fact, a living being. I actually exist. And so that's some interesting news. But I'm still going on this 1 cup of coffee per day experiment, and it's not working out so well for me, but I'm trying my goddamn best. So I think I made this decision on Thursday, so Friday would have been the first day. So Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, and today's I'm on day 5. And I've been taking naps. I'm not gonna lie, I've been taking a lot of naps. So I don't know what to say. But I've been taking a lot of naps. But yeah, I'm trying to cut down on the coffee because I've been consuming way too goddamn much. Let's just put it that way. Way too goddamn much. But I'm awake, I'm alive, I'm here, and that's it. That's all you need from me. So we got Max the dog featured. Max! Max! Let's see if he'll get up here. Max! He's thinking about it. Maxie! Alright, he thought about it. He decided it's not gonna happen. So anyway, we got Max the dog. Well, we don't. I do, but you don't. Could always drink a Monster. That definitely solves my problem of that. Yes, I could. That is factually a possible outcome. It is something that could occur. That is true. But outside of that occurring, let's get into some news. I got a show here for y'all today. That's what happens when you drink coffee in the first place. What, you get tired? I mean, yeah, pretty much. Anyway, Max thinking he's a cat? I don't know. Max! Maxie! Alright, he's like, fine. It's like, alright, what do you want, bitch? Hello? Motherfucker's got paws. I don't know what to tell you. You want to lay on me? Fine. Lap doggy. Look at this guy. Wow. What a beautiful creature, folks. What a fucking goddamn. There he goes. All right, so we got that dog. get out of the way a little bit so you can see the creature, the beautiful, wonderful creature. I love this creature. Very, very great creature. One of the best creatures, some would even possibly say. So yesterday was day 160 of protests in the city of Elizabeth City in the county of Pasquotank County, North Carolina, over the police assassination of Andrew Brown Jr. We had a couple people, some in cars, out here for a demonstration. We've been doing this every single day. Clearly the protests have dwindled in some capacity. But, we're still, the main thing is that the concerns are being voiced and that people are hearing us. I mean, I would prefer if, hundreds of people would come out again. But, we do live in a small city. We live in a small city where a lot of people are getting massacred by this economy. Pasquotank County right now has one of the, I think it is the highest COVID transmission rate in North Carolina, because our county commissioners are a bunch of racist anti-masker lunatics. And so a lot of people are being affected by a lot of personal things. But either way, I have court on Thursday, so that's going to be fun. But either way, we've been out here for 160 days, and that's no small feat. That's no small accomplishment. And, again, it's been pretty incredible having been out every single day for the last 160 days. I want to take a break, folks. Let me tell you. I cannot wait until I take a break, but I'm not going to take a break until an opportunity arises where me taking a break would make sense. But anyway, so this is the world that we're living in here in Elizabeth City. No positive progress has been made on releasing the tape. They've only released 20 minutes to the family and only select couple of minutes to the press. That is not acceptable. I am very concerned and very interested in what the 7 murderers decided on and what they were saying on the road trip to assassinate Andrew Brown Jr. I would love to know what their conversations were like, what they were talking about, in the 20 minutes that preceded their assassination. That in the 20 minutes that preceded them shooting into their own vehicles, in the 20 minutes that preceded them shooting into a neighbor's home, nearly killing them. I am very interested in what they were saying, so I want the tapes to be released, and so does everyone in Elizabeth City. The Confederate statue is still there. We're, I think, at 15 months since it's been voted on to be removed. 15 months later, still there. So that's pretty incredible. The building I just passed here in this video is where I'm going to be trapped inside for 15 hours in the highest COVID transmission county in North Carolina. I'm going to be trapped in a courtroom in an enclosed, no windows open, poorly ventilated space with a bunch of anti-maskers. So I will probably catch COVID when I go to court on Thursday. And I don't know, it's one of those things. If I don't show up, I get thrown in a jail cell. I'll definitely get COVID. If I do show up, I'll probably get COVID. It's something that I'm very, 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 very anxious about because this is the world that we live in. But either way, 160 days, it's pretty incredible. And we're going to keep going. 200. We are closer to day 200 than we were to day 100. And I'm going to keep going, even if I have to go out there by myself. I'll still be doing things. But, that's it. Day 160, folks. In the books. I will be wearing multiple N95s. I will be wearing 2, maybe 3 N95s. Looking good as always. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, don't worry. I'm good on masks. Thank you, though. I appreciate it. Andrea is badass. I don't know about that one. That one remains to be seen. Who takes over the show? Then Max will finally. It'll be the Max the Dog variety hour. He'll lay on the bed. Maybe he'll go get a toy. Maybe he'll scratch himself. Maybe if you're lucky, maybe he'll even lick himself. But I don't know if that's going to be streamable. But anyway, got a show here, folks. Got a whole entire show. This isn't half a show. This isn't like a quarter of a show. This isn't like 2/3 of a show. This is an entire goddamn show. Max laying on it all hour. Feels like half a show. Well, I mean, that's because you're still in the first 20%. You haven't even begun to understand what kind of show we've got going on here. It's just, you don't even know. You have no idea. So let's get into some good stuff. Let's get into some good ass stuff. So, let's look at Afghanistan, folks. The Taliban have issued a no-shave order in southern Afghan province. No one has a right to complain. So look at the way the article, like the hills, like lay out here, is making my face look like I'm a goddamn ghost. So let's read the Taliban. Now, my question is, why is it only for the southern provinces? That one doesn't make any sense to me. The Taliban on Monday issued an order forbidding the shaving or trimming of beards in the southern province of Helmand, threatening to punish barbers who violate the directive. The provincial Taliban government's Vice and Virtue Department, Cringe, issued the order to barbers in Lashkar Gah, the provincial capital, arguing that the policy, which is reminiscent of hardline Taliban rule in the 1990s, is in line with Sharia law, according to the Associated Press. If anyone violates the rule, they will be punished, and no one has a right to complain. I love that. You don't even have a right to complain. Like, complying, that's a separate order. You gotta comply. That's fine. I get it, right? But you can't even complain about it. You can't even go like, grr, when you're eating some like mustard sandwich or whatever, and you got like, oh, I wish I could, what if you're like, you're doing this, getting the food off your lips, and then a couple hairs come out? Oof. Uh-oh. A couple hairs came out. Looks like it's the death penalty. This shit is stupid, obviously. It did not, however, specify what penalties the barbers would be subject to if they violate the policy. The Taliban seized control, blah, blah, blah. The insurgent group has announced its interim government, which includes a number of hardline leaders from its previous reign in the late 1990s, but no women. Isn't that surprising? Isn't that interesting? The world is now watching to see how the militant organization will run Afghanistan and if it will resurrect strict policies enforced more than 2 decades ago. Since the Taliban were ousted from power by the U.S. in 2001, men have been shaving or cleanly trimming their beards in Afghanistan. Could you imagine? I mean, again, I just wanted to talk about this because I think the Taliban is stupid. I think that the idea that you can't shave. I mean, it's bizarre. I mean, it's super bizarre. And again, this is like, let's look at what happened with the United States' involvement in Afghanistan. Like, it's just right back to square one. I don't know, like some people, I guess, had a good time over the last 20 years. Maybe. I would say most people probably did not and are going to continue having a bad time. But, Lord have motherfucking mercy. Like the no shave thing. I mean, what is this? Like, is it November? Like, why would you announce this in September and not November? That's why I'm interested in this. It seems that they're out of the loop when it comes to the culture, that's going on here. But I mean, I don't know, man. The Taliban is super fucking cringe. And, that's all I have to say on that subject. They are a failed religious state, that's correct. Let's take a look at the American Taliban, folks. So we got some goddamn dumbass motherfuckers going on in the world, and this video has been making the rounds for the last week, and I'm gonna watch it because it's really good. So here we have this AntiMassacre harassing some teenager who's in high school, and it does not go his way. So this is Ethan Schmidt getting dunked on, according to the caption here. Let's watch.
Oh, you triggered? You triggered?
I'm not triggered. You're just an asshole.
No,
you
you're
can
wearing a
donate
mask.
$50 and I'll let you go.
Dude, anybody that wears a mask.
By the way, can we be real here? How is this guy wearing a Dare shirt and he's able to destroy someone? You're motherfucking wearing a Dare shirt. You're a nerd. You're a loser. Like, I mean, I'm just gonna be honest, right? You're a nerd, you're a loser, and you suck. Like, you're just a bad person for wearing a Dare shirt. But with that being said, the anti-masker is obviously worse.
Traitor to the United States.
What the fuck are you talking about,
You're
bro?
traitor to freedom across the world.
People are not comfortable
kids,
talking to you if you don't have a mask on. It's
kids,
my job.
I love this, though. I mean, you are a traitor to your country. And then the kid's like, what the fuck are you talking about?
You're traitor to freedom across the world.
People are not comfortable
kids,
talking to you if you don't have a mask on. It's my job.
Look, kids get expelled from school if they don't wear masks.
I don't give a shit. I'm not in school.
That's tyranny, dude. They're abusing little kids. So you're enabling that, bro.
Whatever, bro.
How does it feel? How does it feel to be a tyrant, bro?
Hey, bro, don't walk away. I need your name. You can either delete that video or you can donate $50.
This guy's triggered because I filmed him.
This guy's triggered because
Shut the fuck up, you little bitch.
What are you gonna do about it?
Nothing. I'm not about to assault you and go to jail. I got shit to lose, unlike you. You're out here with no job, just walking around recording people, bitch ass.
Oh, no.
Yeah. Oh, fuck you.
All right.
So you gonna donate or are you gonna sign a
You're
release?
the beta
form?
wearing a mask, dude.
A beta wearing a mask?
Yeah, betas wear masks.
Bro, then why don't you put me in my place? I'm talking to you like an alpha. What
If
you gonna
this
do?
was like 200 years ago, I would love to, bro, but...
That's crazy, because
Now I
it's
can't.
2021. And you
Folks, I can't with the 200 years ago. Like, I can't with 200 years ago, man. What does that even mean? Like, 200 years ago, it would be okay to assault someone? Like, I don't why not 160 years ago? Why not, like, 178 years ago? 200 years ago? Like, I don't know, man. Also, again, imagine being such a loser that you get fucked in, like, the face, verbally, by someone in a Dare shirt. Like, this guy is a literal nerd baby loser, this guy in the Dare shirt. And he's still running laps around this anti-masker loser. And you just gotta respect it. I mean, it's just incredible.
totally could, but you're
We
not.
can't just fight people, like, on the streets.
You're a
I wish
pussy.
We could. I wish we could, dude.
Pussy.
I really wish
Pussy.
we could, but we can't do
Pussy.
it. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, keep wearing that mask.
I will.
Yeah.
Stupid bitch. See ya.
Stupid bitch. I love it. I love it. I don't know, man. This is how I think we should treat all anti-maskers. That's my opinion. I think if you see someone who's an anti-masker, call them a stupid bitch, call them a pussy, and make fun of them to their face, especially if they're filming you, because they're going to post it and they're going to say, oh my god, I got bullied, and then it's going to go viral and you're going to look like a badass. I absolutely adore this motherfucker, other than the fact that they're wearing a Dare shirt, which is cringy, and they're a nerd little loser. And if, we were in high school together, I would give them an atomic wedgie because they're a loser. But only losers are against drugs. I'm just got to be honest with you. That being said, this is clearly I'm not recommending anything to anybody. I'm a comedian. I say things for comedic purposes. That being said, the guy got owned. I don't know what else to tell you. This guy posted it like he owned the... I mean, it's incredible. It really is. But, like, let's look at another way that anti-maskers are behaving. We've got, like, a whole... It's an ocean of cringe. Like, let's be real here. This is an ocean of cringe. This is a tsunami of cringe bursting through the levees. And the levees are the... I don't know, whatever this is. This is a food court in New York, I guess. So let's watch. So we got the American flag.
USA! 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 USA!
Look at this, you gotta analyze this shit. Look at this guy. Now, first of all, look at the kid. I feel horrible for this kid. This kid has no idea what's going on. They're probably going to be an orphan in the next, 18 months. But... look at this guy. Look at this guy holding the kid, right, with the phone up. Like, as if this is, as if he's at, a fucking, I don't know, concert for his favorite band. Like, he's just in the moment. Like, he's so happy. He's, this is, he's got goosebumps. You can see the goosebumps on his skin. Like, this motherfucker, right, is so proud. They're so happy. The kid is just like, why am I here? I have sensory overload right now. Can I go home and play with dinosaurs? Right, and this guy is just look at his face, man. There's a lot, you can, folks, you could analyze this image for thousands of years. I'm sure that in the year 3694, someone is going to be looking at this image and they're going to go like, God damn, what the fuck was going on in this motherfucker's brain? But like, I really, like, look at this dog, by the way. But there's so much going on here, but let's keep going. They're so happy. They're just so happy. Oh, look at that. Well, look at this one. This one is even, like, these are, like, it's like we're at a zoo here, folks. Like, this is like, oh, let's poke the glass. Let's see what the dumb fucks do. Right, look at this one. She's like, I'm gonna whistle. Right? I'm gonna whistle for some reason. And then everyone, like, looks at her and goes, like, what are you doing? And then she's like, well, I guess I'll stop. I mean, like, again, this is, like, I got something in my eyeball. But, there's, like, a lot going on in this video.
Go eat! That is what we're here to do! Pick
Everybody, go get food and eat! That is what we're here to do! Then we're...
Look at the Q shirt, by the way. Look at this guy. He's just like, he's just there for the ride. He's like, alright, I'm here. This guy was probably at the Capitol. Hey, everyone. How's it going? Like, also, how American is it, though? To break into a food court without a mask on, to eat a bunch of fast food garbage. Yeah, USA! Now let's go get some Wendy's. Yeah, that's American. Like, USA! Let's kill a bunch of people with a deadly virus and then eat some Burger King. Woo! Like, these dumb motherfuckers, man. I'm like, and again, this guy in the background, like, there's so much going on.
We're gonna meet back over there and go into the food court area and sit our butts down and say as long as we like.
You hear that, folks? USA. Let's go get some goddamn Wendy's. I want to get Wendy's with my mask off because I live in America, god damn it. These motherfuckers are stupid, and we're all gonna die because of them. Like, let's be real here. We are in the end of an era, and that era is the era of humanity on this planet, and these dumb motherfuckers are ushering us right in. They are, you know, it's like, you know, like, we're walking toward the destruction of the world, but, like, in an airport, right? They're on the, like, little walkways, you know, the ones that, like, you know, the conveyor belts or whatever. But they're not just walking on the walkways, they're running on the walkways. Like, they got a skateboard, and they're fucking, you know, doing some tricks. They're grinding and all that stuff. They're getting way, way, way closer to the end of the world. And, yeah, they're gonna die first, and we're gonna die last, but we're all gonna die with them. And it's sad. I mean, I don't know what else to tell you. If a future generation is watching this video, there's nothing I could do. I mean, I tried my best, but goddamn. Goddamn. Bunch of dumb motherfuckers. So let's look into this. Maybe I'll talk about Ben Garrison tomorrow. I would have, like, you know, I really want to just, I'm kind of waiting him out on if he dies. Like, that's kind of, I want to cover him as when he dies. Like, I'm very curious to see how that plays out. But if he ends up not dying in a couple days, then I'll probably do it. So, we got some real geniuses here. We got a genius. So this is Lauren Boebert. She is to my understanding, a member of Congress. And she tweeted this yesterday. Now, this really triggers me because I think Office Space is a great movie. And the idea that, like, Lauren Boebert could watch Office Space and get enjoyment out of it, I think that, to me, is just, like, that in and of itself, the text, I didn't even need to read this text for me to cringe my face off. But with that being said, the text is pretty good. I woke up with a headache this morning. I took some Tylenol. Now, if everyone else could take some Tylenol too so mine would start working, that would be great. So again, she doesn't quite understand how vaccines work. Now again, this is a member of Congress, right? This is someone who is writing laws. Like, she is in charge. Like, obviously she's not actually writing laws because no one's going to trust that bitch with a pen. But, like, what is going on? Like, I'm trying to understand this. Okay. So, I mean, okay, so the idea is that, like, oh, my vaccine doesn't work because you don't have one, and that means that the vaccines are fake? I don't know, like, I don't understand. Like, the idea, right, of the vaccines are to get herd immunity so that the virus cannot propagate and then it will die out. That's the idea. That's the idea. When you have a headache, that's because of your own personal biology. It's not like a virus is in your brain like Plankton and SpongeBob going like, oh, like that's not what's happening here. That's not real. Like, but a virus, it's a living organism that replicates inside of other people, right? And so the idea of vaccination is to reach herd immunity so that all humans are no longer able to host that virus and the virus goes extinct. That's the idea behind vaccination. But somehow, this is September 27th, this tweet was tweeted. This isn't September 27th, 2020. This isn't September 7th, 2020. This is like 2021. 2021 is almost over. We are almost in our third year of this pandemic. I entered 2021 thinking the vaccine's right around the corner. Joe Biden's going to be president. Everything is going to be great. I'm going to be able to go outside. I'm going to be able to like visit friends and family. Nope. And why? Because of people like this. Because Lauren Boebert's a dumb motherfucker. Right? Again, it's September of 2021. And we've got the vaccine. It's there. It's real. It exists. What the hell's going on here? Like, there was this, like, and now I understand how much of a ridiculous idea it was, but I had this idea, a notion in my head. When I got the vaccine, I'm not going to lie to you. When I got the vaccine, the first dose, I cried. Why did I cry? Because I thought to myself, this fucking nightmare is finally ending. And here I am, 5 months later, and I'm still dealing with these dumb motherfuckers. I still can't go to concerts. I still can't go to bars. I still can't go to restaurants. I followed all the rules. I stayed inside for an entire year and got my goddamn vaccine as soon as possible. And now the fucking virus is mutating because of these dumb motherfuckers, right? Again, I need you to understand, we are living in an age and an era where stupidity and the lack of education in this country is reaching a boiling point. We have to do something about this, right? Again, this is what I've been saying the whole time, right? Imagine you've got a giant infection, a gaping wound in your ankle, and you got a big-ass motherfucking infection. You got to cut the limb off. Otherwise, the whole body is going to suffer and die. We've got to cut the limb off. That is to say, the unvaccinated people. Either get vaccinated, or how about this? You go live on an island somewhere. Get the fuck out of our goddamn country. That's what I have to say. Don't go to the hospital and take up my hospital bed so that if I have a heart attack because I drink 10 cups of coffee a day, right, I'm going to die because I can't find a bed, right? That's what it's like in Pasquotank County right now, right? The ICUs, they're full. We have the highest transmission rate in North Carolina because of dumb motherfuckers that follow Lauren Boebert and our congressional person, Greg Murphy, who is also like, he's pro-vaccine, but like he understands why people would be skeptical. He's a dumb motherfucker, right? I'm just so sick and tired. These people just go stay in your basement somewhere, die in fucking peace, and do your little fucking shindig, post your little Facebook Live as you die. Like, oh, like, I want to see these people with their Facebook Live. Hey, everybody, I took ivermectin. Like, that's what I want to see. I want to watch these motherfuckers die, because at least I get some solace from that. Maybe that makes me a psychopath. I don't know. But all I can tell you is that I'm sick of these motherfuckers. I'm sick of these motherfuckers. I want to go outside and get drunk in public and go listen to music, but I can't do that because of dumb motherfuckers that don't understand basic hygiene. They don't understand hygiene. They're dumb as fuck. And I cannot wait for them to die. And if they... Again, I want to be very clear. I'm not wishing for their death. I'm wishing for them to get the vaccine. I don't want them to die. But if they're not going to get the vaccine and they're just going to make my life a living hell, just fucking... I'm sorry. Like, just get the hell out of here already. Like, I don't have anything... I have no kind words for you if you're unvaccinated, unless you're immunocompromised or any other thing and you just can't have the vaccine. And that's why I have the vaccine. Because I realize not everyone is healthy or their body is made up in a way that they can get the vaccine. I do this for them. They don't deserve being locked in to their fucking bedrooms and their fucking basements all day, every day. They don't deserve it. I don't deserve it. But you know who does? These dumb motherfuckers. So die in the fucking basement and go fuck yourself, because I'm sick of this goddamn shit. And I swear to fucking God, if she posts more Office Space memes, I'm gonna have to rethink my entire life. The rate for at least one vaccination is around 80%. No. I'll look it up right now. %, one dose, 54% fully, as of September 19th. I just hate these motherfuckers. I don't know what else to tell you. Like, I mean, I'm so, like, I was planning on doing, like, above it all, like live shows and meetups. That's what I was planning on doing right now. I was thinking by fall, damn, I'm gonna go, like, you know, tour around the country and, you know, meet some of the people that watch my show every day. Nope. 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 Not gonna happen. Why? Because of these dumb motherfuckers. I'm being censored right now. I would never sit on a leather chair. I'm anti-leather. All right, folks. Let's get a little bit of some lightheartedness in the show for a change, right? You know, I'm pissed. What is better when you're pissed than a heaping, helping dose of just beautiful stuff right here? So here, everyone, is Hillary Clinton getting heckled and trolled as she is doing this. I don't even know what the fuck she's doing, but it doesn't matter because this video is captured. Go fuck yourself! I love that one. Look at this motherfucker's tie. This guy's having a bad tie day. Like, look at that shit. Go fuck yourself! I mean, again, I have no idea what the hell she's doing. I don't care. Like, she's getting some stupid ceremony by some stupid motherfuckers. I just want to listen to go fuck yourself. Or was that? It's around here, right? Where is it? Come on. Go fuck yourself! I mean, it's just so good. So yeah, all my homies hate Hillary Clinton. Fuck that bitch. That being said, I wish you were the president instead of Donald Trump. I know. Do I have to say that in these kind of videos? Maybe I do. Maybe I don't. Maybe I just feel compelled to. I mean, that's the thing. Like, she really should have been the president because all presidents are bastards, right? So, like, she really fit the whole thing. But anyway, fuck her. And why the hell is she even allowed in public? That's my question. And also, like, why aren't there thousands or millions of protesters, like, throwing tomatoes at it? Like, that's just my question. I am just very curious. And also, imagine being that kid carrying her fucking, like, cut the goddamn fucking robe off. Like, you're using up too much cloth. You can make a whole nother costume or garment out of that. Like, really, that just shows off the extent, or rather the excess of the wealthy. They have this fucking, like, cape that's, like, getting fucked up on the floor, right? It's getting gravel. It's probably gonna tear because there's a fucking loose rock in the asphalt. What the hell are you doing, motherfucker? Cut that shit off and maybe give it to a homeless person or something. Like, goddamn. But anyway, she's cringe. Shout outs to the guy who said, go fuck yourself. I'm just gonna listen to it again. Go fuck yourself. It's incredible. And so, yeah, all my homies, go fuck yourself. Poor kid carrying her leftovers trailer and leftovers. I don't even understand. I don't get it. I don't, and I won't. That's the world that we're living in. So yeah, we got a show here, folks. Wait. All right, we're good. I covered that, I think, a couple days ago, Mr. Freak. Yeah, They're defending themselves. I'm pretty happy about it. The fuck yourself guy's gotta be Italian. I don't think so. As an Italian American, I don't think so. Go fuck yourself. Alright, folks. I'm gonna go grab a seltzer. And the seltzer is... Can you even hear me over here? I'm looking for it. Hey, Max. Oh, mamma mia, mamma mia. Like a mist that came out of that. Was that captured on camera? Hold up, let me watch that instant replay. Mamma mia. It was like a mist. Oh, that was visible on camera that came out of that. Was that captured on camera? Hold up, let me watch that instant replay. Holy shit, that was. It was like a mist. Oh, that was visible on camera that came out of that. Was that captured on camera? Hold up, let me watch that instant replay. Holy shit, that was. It was like a mist. Oh, that was visible on camera that came out of that. Was that captured on camera? Hold up, let me watch that instant replay. Holy shit, that was. It was like a mist. Oh, that was visible on camera. It was. I mean, that's crazy. All right. So, Wikifeed exclusive. I mean, clearly not. It was live on stream. Anyway, so didn't expect that one. But we got a show here, folks. Got a goddamn. That's what I'm giving you. Giving you the goddamn. And I'm not a Polish American. I'm Polish, Italian, and German, to my understanding. That's my genetics. As a eugenicist, those are my genetics. Based. That is what I'm created of. All right. Let's talk about this. So, this is what I like to call fucked up bullshit. Let's watch.
We were filing...
Heard Untold election case.
Yes, we were filing a 12th Amendment constitutional challenge to the process that the Congress was about to use under the Electoral Act provisions that simply don't jive with the 12th Amendment to the United States Constitution. And Justice Alito was our circuit justice for that. Louis Gohmert was the plaintiff in our lawsuit. And we were suing the vice president to follow the 12th Amendment as opposed to the Electoral Count Act, or Electoral College Act. So that was the main point. And Nancy Pelosi had finagled to file an amicus brief in it. There'd been inside goings on in Congress whereby I believe it was Steve Scalise and McCarthy kept her from being an actual party. She wanted to work her way into the case as a party, but somehow politically that didn't happen. But so she got notice when we made our filing because she wanted to file an amicus brief, or had filed an amicus brief. And then, everything broke loose and she had to really speed up reconvening Congress to get the vote going before Justice Alito might have issued an injunction to stop it all, which is what should have happened.
So, whoa. Okay, so basically Sidney Powell implicated Supreme Court Justice Alito as part of the coup for January 6th, trying to install Trump as a dictator. That's what this is. I want to be very clear here, folks. We are seeing some real fucked up bullshit. Now, first of all, 2000, that election was a successful coup. They successfully overturned an election in the United States. Now, that's in our lifetime. I was alive in 2000. Granted, I was 5. But still, I was alive when they overturned an election. No one got consequences. Not a single one got consequences. None of those motherfuckers. Right? And now, we have another attempted overturning of an election and an outright insurrection. Is Trump in jail? Is Alito in jail? Is Ted Cruz in jail? Is Josh Hawley in jail? Is Marjorie Taylor Greene in jail? No, they're all out there pushing anti-vaccine propaganda. Let's watch the second part here.
Why Nancy Pelosi had to hurry on January 6th. According to Powell, on the very day of January 6th, there was a one last-ditch legal effort that might have stopped the certification of disputed electoral states by the Congress. a legal challenge to the Electoral Count Act, a 130-year-old law that governs the actual Electoral College process. Now, this law gives both the House and Senate explicit roles in evaluating electoral slates, even though the 12th Amendment to the Constitution only gives the House a role in choosing the president. The Senate, as we know, is only involved in choosing a vice president. So Powell brought a lawsuit to overturn that law, but only filed it the afternoon of January 6th while a bunch of people were trampling through the Capitol in what later would be referred to as the Great Insurrection. Now, that insurrection might have played to her advantage by delaying the final resolution of the election, but then Nancy Pelosi one-upped her by reconvening Congress and finishing the tally in the middle of the night. The next day, Supreme Court Justice Alito dismissed the case, but according to Powell, it might have been different if that election wasn't already over. So that's Powell's big article for defending the Republic.
Folks, what? What? So, okay, now recently there was this Eastman memo that came out that gave out a 6-point plan on how to overturn the election that, read like, it was some like bizarre, like, like House of Cards or whatever kind of show, a play or whatever. And so that came out a couple weeks ago. Is that guy in jail? No. Is Trump in jail? No. All right, so Sidney Powell also had her own plan, and she conspired with Supreme Court Justice Alito. Is he in jail? No. Is she in jail? No. And the only thing that kept that plan from going forward was Nancy Pelosi surprising people by finishing the electoral count at 3 a.m. I remember because I watched the thing. And so I really... what is going on here in this goddamn world? I really this is all so bizarre. Now, can we talk about how Biden got millions and millions of more votes? He got millions of more votes. Millions! With 2 commas. A 1, comma, 000, comma, 000, and then an S on the end, because there's multiple of those. Millions of more votes, and yet we got constrained by this bizarre electoral high school thing, and so it's real. And then you got the state certification. What the fuck? What is this garbage? We do not live in a democracy. Democracy is one person, one vote. Look at all these other countries in the world, right? That one person, one vote. They vote on the president, and then whoever gets the most votes wins. What? Seriously, I need y'all to understand, this shit is so stupid. These dumb motherfuckers are dumb. I know, that's a huge quote. These dumb motherfuckers are dumb. Quote me on that. Put it on Twitter, put it on Facebook, put it on your social medias, right? These motherfuckers, I really... the idea that they had all of these things laid out, and it was basically just kind of random. That what happened, if the insurrection maybe were 30 seconds faster, Mike Pence maybe would have been killed, maybe AOC or Nancy Pelosi would have been killed, things would have been different. Let's say they had hostages. What if they got hostages? And then all these court filings were put in, and then all that and this and that. What the hell? By the grace of motherfucking God, nothing like that happened. And no one's held accountable. Except for some fucking stupid motherfuckers that ran into the Capitol. The people that orchestrated it, they're chilling. The people that planned it, they're chilling. The people that planted those bombs at the DNC and RNC buildings that were distractions, they're chilling. Everyone that orchestrated this coup, this insurrection attempt, Sidney Powell, chilling. They're all chilling. But they threw their little pawns into the goddamn fucking justice system. And they're not even really getting harsh sentences. What the fuck, man? This shit is cringe. I mean, it's cringe. I look at this and I go, because it's cringe. I'm cringing. Folks, there's a burp that's attempting. I can't get it. I think it went away. All right, let's go on. Wait. Okay. All right. Why does anyone watch this? Like, this is like push my stomach in. Oh. That actually worked. That actually worked. It actually worked. Oh my god. That's so good. Damn. Like, this is why I do this shit on live streams. Alright. Why? Why? Folks, why? Why?
Only the really, I hate to say this, but those with the lowest IQ.
All right, now that's content. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh. Oh. It's time for the check my phone segment. Checking my god dang. What is in the god dang? I'll read that one tomorrow. Hitler did 9 months in jail for his failed coup. I bet. This world is stupid. I'm sorry. God bless that dog. Folks! The woke mob has won again, folks. The woke mob is here, and they've won. Washington school bans pro-police flag. Claims it's political, but permits BLM and LGBT messages. As we all know, acknowledging that gay people exist, that's political. That's political as fuck. Because we all know, and acknowledging that black people exist, how dare you, good sir? How dare you acknowledge black people are real and they exist and that gay people are also real? Because when you acknowledge that, you're being political. As we know, there are two races in the entire world, white and political. There are two sexual orientations in the whole world, straight and political. There are two genders, cis and political. That's the world we live in the United States and, you know, Earth in general, in the mind, in the fantasy world of right-wingers. And that's right, folks. Pro-police, that's not political in their mind. Let's read. A teacher in Washington state was ordered to take down a pro-police flag in her classroom over claims it is a political symbol, while messages supporting Black Lives Matter and LGBT pride flags are allowed in the school. They told it that it's controversial to have that flag up, that it makes kids and staff feel unsafe, which to me, that does not make sense at all, the teacher's brother, Chris Sutherland, told the Jason Rance Show on KTTH of the situation. Sutherland is a former police officer with the Marysville, emphasis on Vile, police department in Washington, and his sister had hung the thin blue line flag to support him in her classroom at Marysville Middle School. The flag was also surrounded by photos of her brother. The teacher, who wished to remain anonymous, Wait, how is the teacher anonymous if the brother's full name is out there? Like, does this guy have like 12 sisters that are all teachers? Like, the brother's full name is out there. How is she anonymous? Unless, again, this guy has got like 15 different sisters, you know, and they're all teachers at different schools, and they're all in Marysville. Like the entire Marysville staff is just this guy's sisters, and we don't know which one is which. Like, how is, like, I don't, sorry. Said an assistant principal at the school first took issue with a Thin Blue Line sticker on her laptop. The assistant principal said that there were concerns about how students, families, and community members might interpret what the image is intending to communicate, and that this interpretation may cause a disruption to the learning environment. Rance reported after examining an HR document to the incident. The objections, however, were soon dropped, and the teacher later posted the flag in her classroom. Whoa! Whoa! A second assistant principal then ordered the flag to be taken down, and an HR representative for the district said in a letter of clarification to the teacher that the district was highly concerned about the impact of this political symbol on students, staff, and families of Marysville Middle School. For the same reason, I would not trust the education system in Nazi Germany. I don't trust Nazis to teach me about German history. Why? Because they're probably lying. The same way I wouldn't treat the modern Nazis to teach me about American history. Why? Because they're probably lying. If you are pro-police, you are basically one of the same kind of people that would support Nazis. You might not be a Nazi yourself. God forbid. You'd never do that, right? What is this? Top U.S. generals fan? Get out here. You'd never do that, but you're sure as hell going to do propaganda for them. That's how I view the pro-police bullshit, in my opinion. Oregon School Board votes to ban BLM pride flags. Oh, God. Maybe I'll cover that in another video. I'll open that in a tab. The district told the teacher to refrain from using the Thin Blue Line flag symbol in the school, or she may face further disciplinary action. In the school, however, messages supporting BLM and LGBT flags are allowed, according to Sutherland. There's also, she was telling me, BLM stuff hanging on walls, which was, as she was told, was okay. Just for whatever reason, the Thin Blue Line flag cannot be hung there. Sutherland, whose, by the way, sister is completely anonymous, even though they have their full name and location, who was also a resource officer during the fatal Marysville Pinchik High School shooting in 2014. Oh, wow, he's a resource officer. Probably, and did he stop anything from happening? I don't think so. Yo, we have the actual episode here. Hold up. Should I have this
flag armed and dangerous?
Correct. Yeah, it's it's been demonized over a while now. Just that for law enforcement. Yet, I just wish people would understand, how important that is and what law enforcement means to the communities and the schools.
Well, it's something that you know firsthand, what it means to the school and safety.
Yes, I do.
Take us through your story.
All right. It's hurtful because I can hear the voice. Okay, I don't give a shit. The incident follows the anti-police sentiment that swept through the nation last year following the death of George Floyd while he was in police custody and the resulting defund the police movement. Good. Yeah, fuck the cops. If you're a cop supporter, you're a loser. I don't trust you. I can't respect you if you like cops. I'm sorry. I just when it really boils down to it, maybe I'll deal with you. Maybe I'll tolerate you. Maybe I'll like you in some capacity, but I cannot respect you if you support the cops because you're dumb. You can't think for yourself. You're a loser. And you only do what big government tells you to do because you're a whiny little baby without any critical thinking skills whatsoever. But again, the idea that pro-police Nazi iconography is okay, but that's not political. Not at all. But BLM is political. How is... Yes, Black Lives Matter. That's so political! God damn it! How dare they say that black people matter? Don't they know that black people don't? I mean, right? Like that's what their argument is. Seriously, these people are fucking stupid. I don't know what else to tell you. But yeah. All right. Let's get into this Oregon School Board. This actually sounds fun. Oh, it gets even better. All right, folks, let's go in. A school board in Oregon on Tuesday voted 4-3 to ban pride flags and Black Lives Matter banners, prompting sharp debate in the district. The vote was tallied during a virtual meeting for the Newburgh School District and impacts about 5,000 children. Brian Shannon, the school board director, appealed to his colleagues, to ban all political and divisive symbols so we can focus on the already difficult task of educating our students in its core subjects. Okay, so you're telling me that they're going to ban the notion that Black Lives matter. Black lives don't matter in this Oregon school district, but they're also going to educate us fairly on the history of American slavery? You trust the same people who say Black lives don't matter to educate your kid on the history of American slavery? I'm sorry, I don't. I don't. Also, you're going to ban divisive symbols? What about the American flag? Are you going to ban the American flag? That's divisive. When I was in school, I didn't stand up for the pledge because the pledge had God in it because I thought that was cringe and I was an atheist. But whenever I saw the American flag, even as a kid, I thought it was cringy. Why? Because fuck America. Fuck the flag. It makes me uncomfortable. Are you going to ban it? Because I'm uncomfortable? You're banning the idea, the notion that black people exist and that they matter. That's controversial. That's divisive. But the American flag, one that for 90% of my life has been dropping bombs on like fucking every country in the goddamn world, that you want me to cherish and pledge allegiance to that flag? That's not divisive. Go fuck yourself. You're a dumb motherfucker. Oregon Public Broadcasting reported that there will be a 3-member policy committee that monitors what would be considered political messaging. Gay people exist. Oh, God, you're so political. Black lives matter. Oh, you're so fucking political. Fuck. God. Hey, did you know that there's a black person over there? God damn it. These motherfucking politics in our schools. Oh, fuck. Oregon Public... I already read that. There are messages of love and support, Stacy Dalton, a teacher, said, according to the report. White and heteronormative students, the majority, see their own validation consistently in their curriculum Newburgh students have adopted, and therefore do not need extra messages of support. I agree. State legislators have appealed to board members to allow the flags. The OPB report pointed out that Joe Morlock, the superintendent, said lawyers will have to review the vote before it is enforced. Look at this. We got Joe Florida Justice. And I forgot that Fox News has a comment section. American flag and state flag should be the only flags allowed. But those are political. So all public buildings, including schools, should not display political flags. Except for political flags. What? What? So no politics except for politics. That's Joe Florida Justice. Yo, this is great. I forgot Fox News had a comment section. This is good. The only flag flying proudly is our American flag. Now raise the academic expectations back to where it needs to be before your kiss chick on bone. Politics and divisive issues like critical race theory and gay pride. Folks, like, these people legitimately don't know that American history is political. I just can't. You could drive the woke nonsense from your schools and put them back to teaching them 3 hours. Joe Morlock, the superintendent, said, Laura, so let's find a way to overturn the vote. Wonderful news. Now parents are starting to speak out against the indoctrination of our kids. Yep, they're gone. God dang. 2 flags at school. USA and state flag. Grew up fine using them only. Pledge of Allegiance, 1 song. Rotates to allow students to learn them. What the fuck? I thought Oregon just announced that they would be banning reading, math, and science. A step in the right direction. I love that. I love that. It's incredible. Wow, finally, a school board doing the right thing. Schools should be safe harbors of learning, not incubators for political activism. What? Like, yo, these motherfuckers are dumb as hell. Also, apparently this is from August. But either way, these motherfuckers, dumb as fuck. They literally have shit for brains, dude. They are too stupid to live. And yet they're all around us in the world that we live in. That was a nice little distraction. All right, folks, let's get into the big news for today. All right, folks. Let me build a story for you all today. In January of 2021, there was a television show. I don't know what it's called, but it's hosted by Tucker Carlson. And on one fateful day, in the last days of Donald Trump's regime, there was an innocent truth teller that was trying his best to plead with the president. Mr. President, please. And that noble truth teller's name is Glenn Greenwald. The chances of a pardon for Snowden and or Assange over the next 48 hours are definitely less than 50%, but substantially greater than zero. Those with any platform or influence with the person who holds this power, now is the time to do everything possible to use it for good. Glenn Greenwald tried his best. Please, on his hands and knees, Mr. President, please pardon Assange, he was saying. Less than 50%, however you put a percentage on this. Less than 50% likely, but substantially greater than zero. Meanwhile, record scratch, freeze frame, I bet you're wondering how we got here. 3 years before, Trump administration mulled kidnapping and assassinating Julian Assange. Whoa! Let's read. A report from Yahoo News published Sunday said that the Trump administration and CIA considered kidnapping WikiLeaks founder Julian Assange in 2017 and even raised the prospect of assassinating him amid concerns he may be planning an escape of his own. Citing conversations with more than 30 former U.S. intelligence and security officials, Yahoo reported that sketches and options for how an assassination operation could be carried out were requested. One former official told the site that these conversations were taking place at the highest levels. Though the CIA had been monitoring Assange for many years, the U.S. government reportedly ramped up its campaign against him following the Vault 7 data leak of CIA hacking tools and the Democratic emails during the 2016 presidential race. Assange is currently imprisoned in London after being arrested in April 2019. Now imagine that. Right? The last big thing you do is making Trump president the very next year. How do we kill him? All right, we sucked out all the juices from this guy. Let's kill him. How do we do it? Yo, Assange, thanks for the boost. All right, how do we kill him? According to the Yahoo report, former CIA director Mike Pompeo wanted revenge on Assange, who was described by one of Trump national security officials as being completely detached from reality because they were so embarrassed about Vault 7. There was an inappropriate level of attention to Assange given the embarrassment, not the threat he posed in context, one official said. We should never act out of our desire for revenge. Wow, the CIA? Trying to be principled? Amazing. U.S. intelligence officials were supposedly provoked by rumors that Assange was planning an escape attempt from the Ecuadorian embassy in London when he had taken asylum, where he had taken asylum. Russian intelligence was supposedly present around the embassy to help facilitate an escape. Yahoo noted that WikiLeaks had helped to facilitate U.S. whistleblower Edward Snowden's escape to Russia from Hong Kong. If Russian officials were able to get Assange onto a plane, one official told Yahoo the agents were prepared to block the plane with a car on the runway, shoot out the tires, or even crash into a car carrying Assange. When reached out for comment by The Hill, the CIA declined to comment on the matter. Oh, wow, the CIA is not commenting. That's incredible. Responding to Yahoo, Trump denied ever having considered ordering the assassination of Assange, saying, "It's totally false. It never happened. In fact, I think he's been treated very badly." Why didn't you pardon him? Oh, he's been treated so badly. That's why when I was president for 4 years, I didn't pardon him. What? Now, again, I think Assange is a garbage person, but he shouldn't be in jail. I want to throw a tomato at him in the public square. I'm going to tar and feather this bitch motherfucker, right? Like, again, also, he's done a lot of good things. WikiLeaks has done a lot of good things. But I do think the net result of what was going on with WikiLeaks in the 2016 era was pretty bad, and it got us Trump as president. And so, therefore, I don't like Julian Assange. I'm going to be honest. Also, he's got a lot of really, really bad takes when it comes to social issues. So he's kind of a bitch motherfucker. That being said, he shouldn't be assassinated. He shouldn't be in jail. Also, Trump, you think he's been treated really badly? You had 4 years, bro. You had 4 fucking years. What the hell are you doing? Following the leak of the Democratic emails during the 2016 presidential race, Trump proclaimed, "I love WikiLeaks!" And he reportedly offered Assange a pardon if he would say that Russia was not involved in the 2016 Democratic National Committee hack. 4 years later, nothing happened. Anyway, that's pretty incredible. And again, Glenn Greenwald. It's substantially greater than 0. I really, like, these motherfuckers are so stupid. Like, the free Assange people, yeah, yes, Assange should be freed. But imagine your entire political identity is, I'm going to ignore the entire world burning just for the possibility that I could ask Trump, pretty please, can you pardon Assange? Yeah, fuck everything else in the world. I don't give a shit about anything else. But please, please. Meanwhile, they were trying to kill the motherfucker. I don't know, man. There's a lot going on here. But the CIA, can we talk about... Why is there a CIA? Does anyone know? What is the CIA? What? We have a CIA that's plotting to assassinate people? Because they got triggered? Oh, I was embarrassed that they hacked my system. Damn. Time to kill a motherfucker. What? What are you, 12 years old? What are you, a child in Minecraft? Oh, you griefed my house! I'm gonna go to... What are you, fucking 6? Like, what? God damn, man. This is some shit fuck, ass fuck, motherfucking fuck. And again, I don't even know what to say, but, you know. I'm not an Assange fan by any means, but he does not deserve to be assassinated by the CIA, let me tell you. And also, the free Assange people that spent the last 4 years, please, President Trump, I love you, Trump, 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 MAGA, 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 vote for Trump, 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 you got trolled. Sorry. It's called We Do a Little Trolling, folks. It's called We Do a Little Trolling.
And we're getting crowds like this. We were all over the last couple of weeks. We like to troll. We like to go the night before one of their primaries. We do a little trolling. It's called We Do a Little Trolling. Bernie Sanders was very upset. Why would he be there? Why? Because I want to win. I want to keep everybody happy.
Yeah. It's called We Do a Little Trolling, folks. Abolish the CIA. Yeah, Alicia's willing to take one for the team. Is anyone watching the show right now? Anyone here? Anyone watching the show? Let's look at Google News. Let's see if I can find something interesting. I opened up Netflix on accident. Fuck. Video game vision quest. The best way to tell if someone has a legit reason for wanting Assange to be free is to bring up Chelsea Manning, a reality winner. Trumpers can't help but freak out. It's like sunlight on a vampire. Absolutely. Of course we're here. Why? Is my question. Oh. Oh, I know. I'm going to talk about this. Let's talk about this bitch. That's right, I used the B word. That's right, folks. I used the goddamn B word. What are you gonna do about it? What are you gonna do about it? What are you gonna do about it? Nancy motherfucking goddamn fucking son of a bitch fucking, motherfucking, cocksucking, shit fucking Pelosi. Did it again, folks. Pelosi says Biden's infrastructure bill can't wait for social safety net. What? House Speaker Nancy Pelosi told Democrats on Monday that the passage of the $550 billion infrastructure bill must not wait for President Joe Biden's multi-trillion-dollar safety net bill, saying the larger package is not yet ready for a vote. What? In a private caucus meeting, Pelosi, D. Califf, said the party must make difficult choices because the dynamics have changed and Democrats have not yet agreed on a spending level according to sources familiar with the meeting. What? I told all of you that we will make on a vote. Woohoo! Yeah! Pelosi said, according to the source. It all changed, so our approach had to change. We had to accommodate the changes that were being necessitated, and we cannot be ready to say until the Senate passed the bill, we can't do biff. Folks, I need you to understand. All right, let's look at the situation here. Okay? So, Bernie and the progressives wanted $6 trillion or $9 trillion. I heard some, they floated that at the very beginning. Now, again, this is over 10 years. Why are they calling it like trillions of dollars over 10 years, right? Trump's tax cuts cost more money than this. That didn't, whatever. So they met in the middle. Joe Biden talked to the quote-unquote moderates, also known as the fascist side of the Democratic Party, the pro-corporation, the anti-human side of the Democratic Party, the bitch motherfucker ghoul loser side of the Democratic Party, and then talked to the progressive side, the side of the party that actually gives a fuck about anyone, right? And they said, all right, let's meet in the middle. So they met in the middle, $3.5 trillion over 10 years, right? And now Joe Manchin, Kyrsten Sinema are like, I don't know. And then you have those weirdos in the House that are like, when I agreed to the, the sun was in my eyes. I didn't read all of this, and then I was, I had a hangover. That's what they were doing for some reason, right? And so now we're in a situation where Biden is on the side of the left. And when it comes, to the congressional, I'm not, he's not on the side of the anarchists and the communists, but, he's on the side of the leftmost flank in the Congress, right? And now Democratic leadership is, they're doing like this human centipede bullshit right now, where they're like creating a loop right now, and they're just like fucking eating each other's shit, and they're shitting in each other's mouths for no reason. Why is Nancy Pelosi doing this? Okay, I want to remind you, Democrats control the House and the Senate. Oh, but the filibuster, they could revoke the filibuster if they want to. Joe Biden could go out there and say, Joe Manchin, you're a bitch in public. He could. He won't. Nancy Pelosi could go out there and say, yo, Kyrsten Sinema, you're a fucking loser. What the hell are you doing, bitch? She won't. Chuck Schumer, where are you? What's going on there? Huh? What? The Democrats control the government, and they don't support their own president? They don't support the president? What? So we had 4 years of a fucking fascist orange buffoon and baboon. And now we're back to the Democratic control, and they're doing nothing. Well, Pramila Jayapal responded to this. Climate action can't wait. Healthcare can't wait. Childcare can't wait. Dreamers can't wait. Education can't wait. Housing can't wait. Progressives are ready to pass the president's entire Build Back Better agenda because working families in our communities can't wait. Now, is marijuana legalization in there? I don't think so. But either way, the leader of the Progressive Caucus is like, nah, it's not happening. Nancy, it's not happening. I'm sorry. It's just not happening. So now we're in a situation where we're probably going to get nothing. Let's be real here. We're going to get nothing. I want you to prepare yourself to get nothing. I want you to prepare yourself for the next 4 months, 5 months, 6 months because we're going to get nothing. And then people are going to be doing this punditry thing where they go like, why didn't we get anything? It was AOC's fault. It was Ilhan Omar's fault. It was Nancy Pelosi's fault. It was Joe Biden's fault. It was Kirsten Sinema's fault. When the enemies are clear, it's the drug companies. It's the corporate donors and the corporate Democrats. It's Chuck Schumer's fault. It's Nancy Pelosi's fault, and it's Joe Biden's fault for failing America. The progressives already settled. They're like, all right, we will cut our demands in more than half for the sake of getting the bare minimum. And then Joe Manchin's like, yo, my buddy that works at that drug company just gave me $100K. Just wired it right into my bank account. That's why I was on the yacht for a couple days. I come back, and now y'all are wanting to do the same thing that you wanted to do when I left? I don't think so. Kirsten Sinema got $750,000 from drug companies. So she agreed on it, and then was like, my best friend's cousin's uncle's best friend's dog's former owner who went to school with, my sister-in-law's best friend, and they had a cat. And then that cat, they couldn't take care of the cat, so then they gave the cat up for adoption. And then this guy adopted the cat, and then they gave me $750,000, and they also work for a drug company. And now I'm going back on what I said 3 weeks ago. What? Yo, folks, these motherfuckers are dumb as hell. Like, the enemies are clear. It's the corporate donors. It's the corporations. Those are the enemies. The Democrats that are willing to kill, this is what this is. Not passing this bill. First of all, passing this bill is already going to kill people because the bill is not enough. We need to be spending $50 motherfucking trillion over the course of 10 years, motherfucker. I'm serious. So, people are already going to die because this bill is garbage. But they're willing to kill even more people just so that they can get some money. Because they're psychopaths. Now, don't get me started on the Republicans. The Republicans are trash. They should all be in jail. They tried to overturn an election 9 months ago, and yet they're not in jail? So we've got two parties. One of them tried to destroy the country and install a monarchy. That's one of the political parties. The other one let them do it and didn't do anything about arresting them, and then isn't going to do anything at all and fails to govern. We're fucked. I don't know what to tell you. We're fucked. And again, I want to reiterate, it's not in the good dick way. I wish I were fucked in the good dick way, but I'm not, because the Build Back Better agenda is not going to happen, and there was a provision in that bill that said Andrea will get fucked in the good dick way if this passes, and it's not going to pass, and I'm not going to get fucked in the good dick way, and that's the world that I have to live in. So I don't want to live in that world. You don't want to live in that world. No one wants to live in that world. And so, but we're living in this world. Welcome to the goddamn, folks. We're fucked. This is what I think about the Democrats. This is what I think about Nancy Pelosi and Chuck Schumer. Where the fuck is Chuck Schumer? Has he been in the news at all for all this? No. This is what I think about Joe Manchin. This is what I think about Kirsten Sinema. This is what I think about the drug industry. Yeah. This is what I think about Big Pharma. Check this out. Yeah, that's right. This is what I think about Nancy Pelosi. All right, folks, that's the show. That's it. Anyway, I gotta pee, so I will thank y'all later. Feel free to follow me on Twitter and like all of my tweets because I'm a very, very intelligent person. Also, feel free to give me money. I don't, it's just it's an option. You could. I mean, you very well so could. It's doable. You could. I mean, assuming you have money. I mean, how else am I going to build back better? I was relying on that, on something. I don't know. But I was relying on it. It's not going to happen, so you got to fill in the gaps. Or don't. I mean, you don't have to, I guess. But I would appreciate that. Again, folks, the Spook 5 Killer is coming soon on October 1st. I will announce, I think probably what I'm going to be doing is announcing what's happening on October 1st. Now, it's also very possible that I'll be in jail on October 1st. Who knows how this court case is going to go on September 30th. But it's very possible I'll be in jail on October 1st, and that will be pretty spooky. But I might not be in jail, so on the very small chance that I'm not in jail, I will be doing a marathon, and I'm planning on having some form of content every single day. I don't know if I'll be doing long-form video game streams every single day, but I will be celebrating Halloween in some capacity. Could I do my show in jail? I could ask. I mean, we'll see. But anyway, thank you all for watching. I appreciate it, and that's it. That's all I got.
The good news is, for me, I'm here. The bad news for you is, I'm coming back.
You're a lying dog-faced pony soldier. You said you were, but now you got to be honest. I'm going to be honest with you. And by the way, I sit on the stand, and it get hot. I got hairy legs that turn blonde in the sun. And the kids used to come up and reach in the pool and rub my leg down so it was straight, and then watch the hair come back up again. They'd look at it. So I learned about roaches. I learned about kids jumping on my lap. And I've loved kids jumping on my lap.
It's not that they don't want to help. They don't know quite what to do. Play the radio. Make sure the television, make sure you have the record player on at night. The phone. Make sure the kids hear words.
Did you use the word smart? So you said you went to Delaware State, but you forgot the name of your college. You didn't go to Delaware State. You graduated either the lowest or almost the lowest in your class. Don't ever use the word smart with me. Don't ever use that word.
Oh, give me a break.
Because you know what? There's nothing smart about you, Jeff.
And Corn Pop was a bad dude. And he ran a bunch of bad boys. And I did. And back in those days, he's a bad dude. And he said, no, if you don't come back. And he was right. And I looked at him, but I was smart then. I said, first of all, when I tell you get off the board, you get off the board, and I'll kick you out again. But I shouldn't have called you Esther Williams. I apologize for that. I apologize. But I didn't know that apology was going to work.